Hey everyone, Lawrence here. Thank you for joining me. This is not trading advice. Okay, today in this video I'll be showing you how to use the Python3 module Robin Stocks for Robinhood stock trading. This is just go over the very basics of it. It won't go too in depth. There's no real strategy here or anything. It'll just show you how to use the API. So it'll show you things like logging in, viewing profile, prices, stock data, buying stocks, selling stocks, and canceling trades. To begin, we have to pip install Robin Stocks. I already have it. And we could also pip install PYOTP for a one-time pad for logging in. Okay, and then once we have those installed, we're going to import them. You need to import robinstocks.robinhood. I'm going to shorten it to be RS. And from PYOTP import TOTP. I'm going to shorten that as OTP. Now the first step we need to do for anything in Robinhood is logging in. So to log in, you need your username, your password, and we're going to use a one-time pad. Now these zeros here are dependent on your profile. It's not zeros for my profile, and this actually won't work. What you need to do is go into your account, settings, security and privacy, go to two-factor authentication, and turn this on. Once you turn that on, it'll show you a QR code that you're supposed to scan to set up two-factor authentication. And you just have to say that you weren't able to scan the QR code, and then it'll give you an ID, and you have to copy and paste that ID number right here. What I'm doing is I'm loading it in from a file because I don't want to show you guys my username, password, and one-time pad. So I'm just going to comment that out real quick so it doesn't mess things up. And then with that, you have to do rs.authentication.login, your username, your password, MFA_code. We're going to set that to TOTP, what we created right here, this one-time pad. And we are not going to store the session, so we have to set store session to false. You can also just leave this blank, just do rs.authentication.login. You could just do this, and then it'll prompt you at the command line to enter your login information. But this does it automatically. So once you're logged in, one of the things you're going to want to do is to view your profile. So let's load our profile. Let's call it Profile Basics, and let's set that to rs.account.build user profile. Now I made a little function to print dictionaries, so let's print this Profile Basics dictionary, see what that looks like. So here, this Profile Basics, it gives me my equity, my extended hours equity, the amount of cash I have in my account, and my dividend total. Another useful thing to load from your account is buying power, and you can find that with rs.profiles.load account profile, and then we just want to get buying power. So with that, I'll print buying power plus buying power. Let's see what we get with that. See, I don't have any buying power because I only put in $5 and I used it to buy stock. So that's how you can get buying power. Another really useful thing that you'll need are your owned stocks. So you can get that with rs.account.build holdings. I only have one stock, and I know that it's GME, so I'm going to predict my owned stocks. This is given to you as a dictionary, so I'm going to get GME out of that dictionary and then print the GME dictionary with my print function. So you can see in my GME, the price of the stock, the amount of the stock that I own, the price that I bought it at, how much it's currently worth, how much I've gained and lost on it, how much I've gained and lost on it. The type, name, ID, and everything you really need to know about this stock from what you own of it. Now, one thing that is important to note is that all of these values that come out here, your buying power, your equity, your cash, your equity change, everything that comes out is a string. So if you want to do any kind of mathematical operations with it, you're going to have to cast it usually as a float. And you could just do that by saying, so if you want to do any mathematical operations with it, you're going to have to cast it as a float. To do that, you just do float, and then your original thing. And then now this variable is a number, and we can do any math that we need to on it. So say we wanted to load some info about a stock. We're going to do this is we're going to say stocks equal to rs.stocks.get fundamentals. Now this always returns a list of dictionaries. So we can input a list. Let's look up the stock GME and the stock Amazon so that we have two dictionaries in one list. Now let's pre-print these dictionaries. Let's do the first one as GME and the second one for Amazon. See what we get in these. Okay, so this first one was GME, and you can see is your open, high, low volume, average volume 2 weeks, high end dividend, all the stuff you really need for that kind of, for everything like that. Simple GME. The next one is Amazon, same information. Now something that you'd probably be more interested about is the latest price. And how we got that is rs.stocks.get latest price. And again, we could input a list, or this time I'll just do a single stock, but it will still output it as a list. And I could show you that here. It's just a list of length 1 this time. So this was the latest price of GME. By now, this will be at close, since the market's already closed today. So this is the latest price just before close. Now say you wanted to buy a stock. To do that, that is rs.orders.order by fractional by price. And then the inputs to this are the stock that you want to buy and the price in dollars. Now in this case, this command right here would attempt to buy $100 of GME using my Robinhood account that I have logged into. The other way is rs.orders.order by fractional by shares. And then the input is the stock you want to buy and the amount of shares that you want to buy of that stock. So this would attempt to buy 25 shares of GME using the Robinhood account that I logged into. Now similarly, selling stocks is just as easy, about the same. I'll just even copy and paste, except for instead of buy, it'll be sell. Same kind of idea. This one will sell my $100 of GME, and this one will sell 25 shares of GME. Now if my account can't process either of these, either I don't own enough of GME to sell this amount, or I don't have enough buying power to buy this amount, it'll just say that the order can't go through because it's not allowed. Now say my orders were already on the market and I want to back out of them. Do that, I just do rs.orders.cancel all stock orders. and that would cancel all of my stock orders that are currently on the market and return them either to either the funds to my account or the shares to my account. And that's about it really for using the basics of Robin stocks to get started in stock trading using Python 3. Again, this is not trading advice, but using these ideas, you can see how you can connect them, seeing I want to use all of my buying power to buy as many shares of GME as I can. Connecting these ideas, you can build a pretty complex automatic trading system for yourself if you wanted to. But again, this is not trading advice, and I cannot guarantee that you'll make any money doing any of this. But good luck. Leave a like and subscribe if you liked it. Leave me a comment if there's something I went over too quickly or if there's something I needed to cover more. Leave a comment also if there's something that you want to see me cover in the future. And leave a dislike if you hated this. Thank you.